Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today's video is a special one as we delve into the realm of relationships and unveil the 15 principles that smart men should embrace according to Stoic philosophy. If you're ready to cultivate a mindset that stands the test of time in matters of the heart, you're in the right place. Before we jump into these insightful principles, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lesson 1. Don't talk about your past. When it comes to talking about your past, it's smart to be careful. Sharing everything, especially the tough stuff, can open you up to criticism or even exploitation. Just like old thoughts can come back to challenge us, oversharing can bring unnecessary trouble. That's why it's important to keep the most significant parts of your story close to your chest. These are the experiences that have made you who you are today. They're yours to hold on to and protect, not for others to use against you. Your life story is personal and deserves respect. While it's good to share parts of it to connect with others, you don't have to spill every detail. Choose wisely what you share and keep the rest private. By being selective about what you reveal, you maintain control over your own narrative. Your past should empower you, not make you vulnerable, so be mindful of who you share it with and keep the most intimate parts safe. Lesson 2. Face the fear of being alone. Confronting the fear of being alone is crucial for personal growth. Aristotle once said that understanding yourself is the first step towards being wise. This means it's essential to deal with the worry we might have about being by ourselves. Making decisions out of fear, especially fear of being alone, can steer us in the wrong direction. Instead of letting this fear control us, we should see alone time as a chance to learn about ourselves and grow. Being alone doesn't always mean feeling lonely. It's a chance to recharge and think about what we want in life. Spending time alone helps us understand ourselves better. When we decide to be with someone, it's better to do it because they make our lives better, not just because we're afraid of being alone. Healthy relationships should add to our happiness, not just fill a gap. By facing the fear of being alone and seeing solitude as a chance to grow, we can make better choices in relationships and live more fulfilling lives. Lesson 3. Learn how to manage your time. Managing your time wisely is essential for a happy life. As Seneca said, it's not that life is short, but often we waste too much of it. This means we need to be careful about how we spend our time. Instead of giving all our time to others, we should keep some for ourselves. Our time belongs to us, so it's important to use it in a way that makes us happy and helps us grow. We shouldn't waste our time on people or things that don't appreciate it. By focusing on what's important to us, we can live more fulfilling lives. It's also essential to celebrate our achievements. We shouldn't just look for praise from others, but also recognize and be proud of ourselves. Every little success is worth celebrating, and it helps us feel good about ourselves and what we've accomplished. So take the time to pat yourself on the back and enjoy your progress. Lesson 4. Protect your mental health. Taking care of your mental health is incredibly important for living a happy and balanced life. Imagine sacrificing your own well-being just to make someone else happy. It's like destroying your own home to keep someone else warm. It doesn't make sense and it's harmful. Your mental health and happiness should always come first. You need to take control of your own peace of mind, protecting it from anything that might try to harm it. Strengthening your mental toughness is like putting on armor. It helps you withstand whatever challenges life throws at you. It's also vital to understand that your happiness belongs to you and no one else. Nobody has the right to take away your joy. You are the boss of your own mind, and your happiness is not something you should ever trade away. It's a fundamental part of who you are, and it deserves to be nurtured and protected. By putting your mental health first and refusing to let anyone else compromise it, you're showing respect for yourself and your well-being. Prioritizing self-care and mental health sets you up for a happier, more resilient life, where you can tackle challenges with strength and authenticity. Lesson 5. Stay authentic. Being true to yourself is crucial for living a happy and meaningful life. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. This means staying true to who you are, even when others try to change you. Imagine agreeing to things you don't like just to please others. It's like wearing a mask that hides your true self. Emerson's words remind us to embrace our uniqueness and resist the pressure to be someone we're not. Living authentically means being honest with yourself and standing up for what you believe in, even if it's not popular. Remember, you're the one in charge of your life, not anyone else. You have the power to shape your own story. By staying true to yourself, you empower yourself to live a life that's true to your values and desires. It's about being genuine and staying true to who you are, no matter what. So embrace your uniqueness and be proud of who you are. That's the key to living a fulfilling life. Lesson 6. Don't give up your direction for others. Ensuring that you don't sacrifice your own path for the sake of others is vital. Think of it this way. Trying to be everywhere at once, as Seneca pointed out, means you're not really anywhere at all. It's like spreading yourself too thin. Similarly, reshaping your life just to fit someone else's expectations is like wearing shoes that are too tight. It's uncomfortable and unnecessary. Every time you try to meet someone else's standards, you end up straying from your own path, losing sight of what truly matters to you. Instead of bending over backward to please others, it's crucial to embrace who you are and what you stand for. Your journey is yours alone, and it should be walked confidently and proudly. Don't let anyone else's expectations overshadow your own dreams and aspirations. Imagine your life as a painting, with each brush stroke representing your unique experiences and choices. Don't let others hold the paintbrush. Take control and paint your own picture. By staying true to yourself, you not only honor your own path, but also inspire others to do the same. So remember to walk your path confidently without letting anyone else dictate your steps. Your journey is a reflection of your true self, and it's meant to be lived authentically and passionately. Lesson 7. Put family and friends first. Prioritizing relationships with friends and family is essential for a happy and meaningful life. Think of it like this. Plato said people are like soil, the stuff plants grow in. Some soil helps plants grow big and strong, while other soil doesn't do much at all. That's kind of like how people in your life can either support you and help you grow, or they can hold you back. When you spend all your time trying to please other people instead of hanging out with your friends and family, it's like missing out on the good soil and trying to grow in the bad stuff. It doesn't work too well, and you might end up feeling pretty lonely. Instead, it's crucial to realize how much your friends and family mean to you. They're the ones who are always there to give you love, support, and encouragement. So instead of risking losing touch with them, you should make an effort to spend time with them and show them how much you appreciate them. Your friends and family are like a solid foundation that keeps you grounded, especially when things get tough. By making sure you stay connected with them and showing them how much you care, you're not only making your support system stronger, but also making your life a whole lot richer and happier. So take the time to really appreciate and nurture these important relationships. They're the ones that shape who you are and help you through all the ups and downs of life. And by putting your friends and family first, you're giving yourself the strength and support you need to handle anything that comes your way. Lesson 8. Escaping unhealthy obsession. Escaping unhealthy obsession is crucial for keeping your life balanced. Marcus Aurelius, a wise philosopher, warned against getting too focused on someone because it messes with how you see yourself. It's like being stuck circling around someone like a satellite, unable to break free. When you're too fixated on someone else, you forget about your own dreams and who you are. You end up living in their shadow, following their rules instead of doing what makes you happy. But here's the thing, Your life isn't just a small part of someone else's story. You're the main character in your own story, and you shouldn't let anyone make you feel less important. So take control of your own life, break free from obsessive thoughts, and let your light shine bright for all to see. Lesson 9. Embracing vulnerability. Let's dive into the idea of embracing vulnerability and how it can actually make us stronger and deepen our connections with others. While Don't Talk About Your Past encourages discretion in sharing personal history, embracing vulnerability takes a different approach. It's about being open and honest about our experiences, thoughts, and feelings, even if it means exposing our vulnerabilities. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we show others our true selves, the good, the bad, and the imperfect. This authenticity creates an environment of trust and intimacy, as others see us for who we truly are and can relate to our experiences on a deeper level. Moreover, embracing vulnerability allows us to forge genuine connections with others. By sharing our vulnerabilities, we invite others to do the same, fostering empathy, understanding, and compassion in our relationships. Instead of hiding behind a facade of perfection or keeping our struggles to ourselves, embracing vulnerability allows us to build bridges and strengthen our connections. It takes courage to let down our guard and expose our true selves, but the rewards can be profound. Authentic relationships, built on a foundation of vulnerability, can provide us with support, love, and a sense of belonging that is truly invaluable. So, while Don't Talk About Your Past reminds us to exercise caution, let's also recognize the power of vulnerability in creating meaningful connections and living an authentic life. Lesson 10. Embracing equanimity in romantic relationships. One essential Stoic teaching for maintaining peace and balance in romantic relationships is the practice of equanimity. Equanimity is the ability to remain calm, composed, and balanced regardless of external circumstances. In the context of romantic relationships, this principle encourages individuals to avoid getting overly attached to outcomes and to accept both the highs and lows with grace. When we apply equanimity to our romantic relationships, we learn to appreciate the present moment and value our partner for who they are, rather than becoming fixated on idealized expectations or future outcomes. This practice allows us to navigate conflicts and challenges with a sense of calmness and rationality, preventing emotional turmoil from disrupting the relationship. Moreover, equanimity teaches us to let go of the need to control every aspect of our relationship, instead of trying to mold our partner into our ideal version or obsessing over every detail. We learn to accept and appreciate them as they are, embracing their imperfections and differences. This mindset fosters a sense of mutual respect and understanding, creating a harmonious and fulfilling partnership. By cultivating equanimity, we can maintain a sense of inner peace and balance in our romantic relationships, allowing love and connection to flourish naturally. It empowers us to approach challenges with a clear mind and an open heart, fostering a deep sense of emotional resilience and stability. Lesson 11. Balancing vulnerability and equanimity. It's important to strike a balance between embracing vulnerability and practicing equanimity. While vulnerability allows us to connect on a deeper level and build trust, equanimity ensures that we maintain inner peace and balance amidst the ups and downs of relationships. By combining these two principles, we can cultivate a healthy and fulfilling approach to romantic relationships. In moments of vulnerability, we open ourselves up to our partner, sharing our thoughts, feelings, and experiences with authenticity and honesty. This fosters intimacy and strengthens the emotional bond between us. However, it's equally important to approach these vulnerable moments with equanimity, accepting whatever response we receive with grace and maintaining our sense of inner calm. When we practice equanimity, We learn to detach from the need for validation or approval from our partner. We understand that our worth and happiness are not solely dependent on their reactions or behaviors. This detachment allows us to navigate relationship challenges with resilience and composure, avoiding emotional extremes and maintaining a sense of stability. By integrating vulnerability and equanimity, we create a balanced approach to romantic relationships that promotes authentic connection, mutual respect, and emotional well-being. We learn to share our true selves while remaining grounded and accepting of the natural ebb and flow of relationships. Lesson 12. Practicing mindfulness in relationships. In addition to vulnerability and equanimity, practicing mindfulness can greatly enhance our romantic relationships. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. By bringing mindfulness into our interactions with our partner, we can cultivate a deeper sense of connection and understanding. When we practice mindfulness in relationships, we become more attuned to our partner's needs, emotions, and perspectives. We listen actively and attentively without interrupting or planning our response. This fosters effective communication and empathy, allowing us to truly understand and support each other. Moreover, mindfulness helps us become aware of our own emotional reactions and patterns of behavior. By observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we can respond to challenges and conflicts with greater clarity and compassion. Mindfulness allows us to break free from automatic reactions and choose more constructive and loving responses. By integrating mindfulness into our romantic relationships, we create a space of presence and acceptance where both partners feel seen, heard, and valued. This practice deepens our connection and strengthens the foundation of our relationship. Lesson 13. Cultivating gratitude in relationships. Another powerful principle for maintaining a healthy and fulfilling romantic relationship is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude involves recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of our partner and our relationship, even in the midst of challenges. It shifts our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant, fostering a sense of appreciation and contentment. When we cultivate gratitude in our relationships, we acknowledge and express our appreciation for our partner's qualities, actions, and efforts. This creates a positive atmosphere of love and appreciation, reinforcing the bond between us. Gratitude also helps us navigate conflicts with a more compassionate and understanding mindset as we focus on the strengths and positive aspects of our relationship. Practicing gratitude can be as simple as regularly expressing appreciation to our partner, keeping a gratitude journal, or taking moments to reflect on the positive aspects of our relationship. By making gratitude a habit, we nurture a sense of joy and fulfillment in our romantic partnership. Lesson 14. Embracing impermanence in relationships. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is the acceptance of impermanence. Everything in life, including romantic relationships, is subject to change and impermanence. Embracing this reality can help us cultivate a healthy perspective on relationships and reduce unnecessary suffering. When we embrace impermanence, we understand that relationships evolve over time. People change, circumstances shift, and challenges arise. By accepting these changes with equanimity, we can navigate the natural ebb and flow of relationships without clinging to unrealistic expectations or resisting the inevitable. Embracing impermanence also allows us to appreciate the present moment and cherish the time we have with our partner. It encourages us to be fully present and make the most of our shared experiences, knowing that they are transient and precious. By embracing impermanence, we develop a sense of resilience and adaptability in our romantic relationships. We learn to let go of attachments and expectations, allowing love and connection to flourish naturally. Lesson 15. Practicing self-compassion in relationships. Lastly, Practicing self-compassion is essential for maintaining healthy and fulfilling romantic relationships. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and acceptance, especially in times of difficulty or self-doubt. When we practice self-compassion, we acknowledge our own worth and value, independent of our relationship status or our partner's actions. This self-acceptance allows us to approach our relationships from a place of inner strength and authenticity. Self-compassion also helps us navigate conflicts and challenges with greater resilience. Instead of blaming ourselves or our partner, we can respond with empathy and understanding, fostering a sense of emotional safety and support in the relationship. By practicing self-compassion, we create a foundation of self-love and self-worth that enhances our ability to love and connect with our partner. It allows us to show up authentically and wholeheartedly in our relationships, fostering a sense of mutual respect and appreciation. Conclusion: thank you for joining us on this journey through the 15 principles that smart men should embrace according to Stoic philosophy. By integrating these principles into your romantic relationships, you can cultivate a mindset that promotes inner peace, emotional resilience, and authentic connection.